Hello friends, I am Dr. Sutar NG from Sanjini College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research. Friends, last time I told you that I am coming with a new video. In this one pandemic situation, it's very difficult to study the practicals at home. So I am coming with a new concept that is of the virtual lab. So as per the previous discussion, I am coming with a new one subject that is of pharmacognosy and phytochemistry. In this one subject, I am going to show you the practicals at home by this one virtual lab. The contents of this one is there, that is a phytochemical analysis by virtual practical lab. So friends, let's start with this one. First one is there, that is a carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are there that are the polyhydroxyaldehyde ketone or the substances which yield such product on hydrolysis is known as carbohydrate. Mostly utilized for the storage of energy, generation of the energy is there likewise. So how to detect the carbohydrate? So the Moyle stage is the one that is utilized for identification of the carbohydrate. So for this one, you have to take the aqueous extract. In this one aqueous extract, you are going to add alcoholic alpha naphtol. That is nothing but your Moylish reagent is there. Okay. Once you have to add this one, shake it properly. After shaking, keep it aside, and then to it you are going to add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube and keep it aside. Once you have to keep within a few seconds, you are observing a violet ring at the junction of the two liquids that indicate that carbohydrates are present. Friend, second one is there, that is of alkaloids. Alkaloids are nothing but alkali-like substances are there, where the nitrogen atom is there is to be present in a heterocyclic ring, and within a small quantity, that is a micron fraction, they are showing their pharmacological action. So, before going to the test, it is necessary to prepare a stock solution. So, how to prepare a stock solution? Just you have to take a beaker. In that one beaker, you are going to add this one liquid extract. Then you are going to add dilute hydrochloric acid. Then mix it properly. After mixing, you are going to filter this one particular mixture. That is your extract as well as your acid. Once you are getting the filtrate, that filtrate is ready for your further tasting. And this one filtrate you have to utilize for taste. So first one test which is we perform on this one is there, that is Dragon test, where the principal active reagent is there, that is a bismuth iodide. So in this case, first you have to take your filtrate or a stock solution, acidified extract. Then to that one you are going to add Dragon reagent by utilizing pipette. You have to add this one from the side of the test tube, because of which you get a clear cut indication of the precipitate formation, because of which a reddish brown color precipitate is there is formed, that indicate that the alkaloids are present. If precipitate is not formed, that indicate that alkaloids are absent. Second one test is there, that is Hager test, where the picric acid is the principal active reagent which is responsible for the precipitate formation. To this one acidified filtrate which are prepared initially, you are going to add Hager's reagent. To this one Hager's reagent, same way you have to add the your extract. You are going to add Hager's reagent from the side where the precipitates are there that are formed. Yellow color precipitates are there that is to be observed, right? That indicate that alkaloids are there that are confirmed. Next one, Mayer's reagent is there, where the potassium mercury iodide is the principal active reagent. You have to take your prepare stock solution of the acidified extract. Into that one, you are going to add Mayer's reagent. Addition of the Mayer's reagent is there is to be done from the side. Once you have to add, you are getting yellow color or a cream color precipitate that confirms alkaloids are there that are present. Okay. In this way, the alkaloid tests are there that are done. Next one is there, that is reducing sugar, test for reducing sugar. In that one, first one is there, that is a Benedict test, where the copper sulfate plays an important role. You have to take aqueous extract of your plant material. In that one plant material, you are going to add a Benedict reagent. You have to add Benedict reagent dropwise, then heat that one particular mixture. Once during heating, you are observing that reddish brown color precipitate is observed. Orange color or red color precipitate are there that is obtained, that indicate that the reducing sugar is present. Okay. Next one is their filling test. In filling test, you are going to take your aqueous solution or filter, not acidified, just aqueous solution. Just you have to filter this one. To that one, you are going to add dilute HCl to acidify that one particular extract. Then to neutralize it again, you are going to add sodium hydroxide solution. Then what is the after addition on acid and neutralization by sodium hydroxide, your solution is ready for reaction with the fillings reagent. Then to this one, you are going to add filling solution A. Then you are going to add filling solution B. Once you have to add this one fillings reagent, heat that one particular mixture. Once you have to heat this one, reddish color precipitate is formed. That indicate that reducing sugar is present. This is the confirmation. Now the next one is there, that is a saponin test. The property of the saponin containing drugs is there. When you have to shake this one by utilizing water, along with water, it produces foam. So you have to take aqueous extract in a big test tube. To that one, you are going to add water and shake it. After shaking, you are getting foam. 1 centimeter foam is there is obtained. That indicate that the saponin containing glycosides are there that are present. This is the conformity test for the saponin containing glycoside. Second, this is the foam test, right? Now the next one is froth test, the same one. You have to take a big your test tube. To that one, you are going to add aqueous solution. To that one, you are going to add water. Addition of water is done and shake it. After shaking, there is a formation of foam. 1 centimeter foam is in form. That indicate that glycosides are there that are present. That is happening containing glycoside. Now the next one is there, test for sterols, phytosterols. Phyto means in the plant. So the sterols are present. Sakowski reaction is there is for that one. So for that one, you're going to take aqueous extract. To that one aqueous extract, you are going to add chloroform, shake it. Then to that one, you are going to add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube. A brown color ring is observed that indicate the sterols are present. Second one, Lieberman-Bechet reaction. You have to take the chloroform extract. To that one chloroform extract, you are going to add acetic anhydride. Then boil it properly with precaution and cool it. To that one, you are going to add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube. And you're observing a bluish green color that indicate that the sterols are there that are present. Next one, detection of the phenolic compounds. Take aqueous extract. This one test there should be done by utilizing a perchlorate test. Firstly, you have to take aqueous extract. To that one, you have to take add ferric chloride solution. Once you have to add ferric chloride solution, shake it properly. You are getting a bluish black color that indicate that phenolic compounds are present. Friends, the next one is there, that is by lead acetate test. You have to take aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you are going to add lead acetate solution. Once you have to add lead acetate solution, there is a formation of white precipitate is there is to be formed. That is the conformation of the phenolic compound. Next one is there detection of tannin. For the tannins, the same one, ferric chloride is utilized. For this one, you are going to take the drug in a test tube. To that one, you have to add water and boil it. Okay. After boiling, filter it. To the filtrate, you are going to add ferric 1% ferric chloride solution. After addition of ferric chloride, you are getting a bluish green or bluish black color precipitate. Somewhere white precipitates are there that is to be obtained, but in case of the tannin containing, there is a bluish green or the bluish black color is there is formed. Okay. Now the detection of the flavonoids. For this one, alkaline reagent test is the one which are to be utilized. So in this case, to take the aqueous extract, to this one aqueous extract, you are going to add sodium hydroxide solution. There is a formation of intense yellow color. Okay, this some intense color there should be obtained. Once you have to add dilute acid into this one, dilute hydrochloric acid into this one. What is the color is there that is disappear, means yellow color which is to be observed, intense yellow color which is to be observed. Once you have to add dilute acid into this one test tube, the color get disappear, yellow color get disappear. By this way you can say that the flavonoids are there that are present. Yellow color changes to the colorless. Okay, now the lead acetate test is there. To the aqueous extract, you are going to add 3 ml of 10% ferric chloride solution. Okay, you have to take this your aqueous extract. To that one, you are going to add 3 ml of the 10% ferric chloride solution. Once you have to add this one ferric chloride solution, there is a yellow color precipitates are obtained that indicate that flavonoids are present. Friends, next one is their flavonoids by utilizing a ferric chloride test. You have to take the aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you have to add ferric chloride. Once you have to add ferric chloride solution, you are getting a intense green color that indicate that the fluoride compounds are there that are present and which is confirmed. Next one is their detection of the proteins and amino acids. By utilizing a millions reagent, here you are going to take your aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you are going to add millions reagent. Once you have to add millions reagent by a pipette, heat that one test tube. Here you are getting a white color precipitate. Have you observed this one? White color precipitate? No. Yes. Appear? Yes. White color precipitate are there that is to be appear that indicate that proteins are present, which changes to the red color or becomes colorless. That is the confirmation of your proteins. Initially, you are getting a white color precipitate. This one precipitate after few minutes it changes to the brick red color precipitate or becomes disappear. That indicate amino acids or the proteins are present. Now the next one is there. You have to take your aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you are going to add 2% copper sulfate solution. To this one, you are going to add 1 ml of the ethanol and some pellets of potassium hydroxide. Shake it properly. There is a pink color formation is occur that indicate that proteins are present. Next one, ninhydrin test. You have to take aqueous extract. To that one, you have to add ninhydrin reagent. Then to this one, test tube of your aqueous extract where ninhydrin reagent is added. Heat that one particular mixture. Then you are getting a blue color that indicate amino acids are present, which is the confirmation test. Next one, detection of the terpenoid. A Sakauki reaction is there, which is we utilize for this one. Take aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you are going to add a chloroform. To this one mixture, you are going to add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube. Here you are getting a brown color ring, indicate terpenoids are present. Okay. Second one reaction, killer kelanidase. You have to take aqueous extract. To this one aqueous extract, you have to take glacial acetic acid and 1 drop of ferric chloride solution. Add this one into your test solution. Then to this one you have to add concentrated sulfuric acid from the side of the test tube. Once you have to add this one, there is a formation of brown ring. After some time, below the once brown ring is there is formed, that indicate that cardinoloids are present. Once brown ring is formed, just below that one there is a violet color ring is formed, and in case of acetic acid greenish color is formed that indicate that cardiac glycosides are present. Okay. Next one is there taste for fats and oil. Some of the plant materials such as your seeds are there, leaves are there that contain the fats and oils. Taste for that one, you have to take the extract, then take two filter paper. You have to press your extract in a two filter paper or sandwich your extract in a filter paper. Keep it aside for few minutes. Then remove that one filter paper. A stain is observed on the filter paper that indicate that the fat and oils are present. Next one, saponins by saponification test. To this one aqueous extract, you have to add zero point 0.5 normal alcoholic potassium hydroxide and few drop of the phenolphthalein that is to be added into your aqueous extract. Heat that one mixture on a water bath. Here I am taking a beaker containing water. To that one I place test tube and heat that one. Right. Once you have to heat that one, white color foam is generated. That indicate that saponins are there that are present. Okay. Taste for gums and mucilage. For this one, you have to take the filter ethanolic extract. To that one, you have to take ruthenium red solution is there should be added. Is the property of the ruthenium red that is to be mixed up with the mucilage or gum and that gives you a red coloration. Red color formation is there that indicate that the gums and mucilage are present. Okay. So these are the tests are for the various plant materials such as your alkaloid, glycoside, tannin, flavonoids, phenolic compounds, steroids, saponins are there. Okay. So go through this one, and I hope you like this one videos. So request you to subscribe my channel and like my video. Okay, thank you.